Hello. Glass of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You right here. What's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up with y'all out there? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast. Are you smoking with Big J?
And Serpo Jr., make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and then go tell a friend.
Yeah, please believe. Make sure you do that. We want to thank everybody that tap in and tune in with us, and we want to thank the subscribers, man. Please pass it along, spread the news, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Tap in with us, man. But look, before we get into the show, you know we always do the Best Way to Smoke tip. And Serpo, what was that tip you had, man?
Oh yeah, man. It's like a shout out and a tip. Like if you in the best way to smoke, like fam, you know, I'll be on my game. I'll be gaming. PS5.
What you be playing up?
PS5.
Like what though?
No, but I'm really on 2K.
Okay.
And Tom Clancy, The Division.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then my main games, you know, and then I go to Call of Duty here and there. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? It was a shout out to the gamers out there that be doing their thing. But the tip is, you know, if you a stoner or a smoker, I know it's a lot of us out there that smoke, play the game. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my advice to it or my tip to it, you know what I'm saying? What I do, I get my station and everything, like, situated. You know, whether I'm going to have a drink or whatever, that's done. And I roll me about, like, I have, like, at least, like, 2 blunts rolled up. Because it's like, you know, I'm finna smoke during the game and be relaxed and have fun because it makes you less uptight. Because if you gaming, you know.
It is fun, though.
Yeah, but if you get into
fun,
it, you know, gaming can be kind of toxic. Yeah. Motherfuckers can hit you with some bullshit.
And it can be relaxing too, though.
Yeah, but look, though, I'm telling you, this is the tip to have it relaxing. The best way. Smoke your weed. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in a bowl, you do a rip, you know what I'm saying, with the wax or whatever it may be. Whatever is your best way. You know what I'm saying? Make it like set up and accessible. You know what I'm saying? So you can just sit there and enjoy it. When the toxic shit hit there, you just like, you so elevated above this shit, you just like, bruh, have fun. It's a game. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my gamers. Make sure our temperaments are straight and realize it's a game. Have your shit straight, whether you drinking on a freaking soda. Have your sodas and stuff straight so you can be cool. But make sure you take time to go wash your ass.
For sure, man. Hey, for sure, man. Good tip, man. That's a good tip from Serpo.
My sex talk that I used to talk about. And so here comes Potty Mouths, and which is my Cannabis Sex Talk podcast, in which we smoke good, talk dirty. I just sit down with a male and female individual. I think we're going to double it up now, and we just dissect some things, you know. I'm going to get a little nastier, so I don't want to say too much,
but... Right.
Follow me up, YouTube /Court and Sesh, and you're going to see Potty Mouths. I called it my page is Court and Sesh because I have other things that I'm going to come out with. So Potty Mouths to start. Just follow up and subscribe, and yeah. I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking. They gave me some THC drinks, guys.
No, that's good. We want to know. We want to know quick.
Yeah, because it's about you though. You know what I'm saying? So
look, I want not to cut you off. Like, check out the Potty Mouth podcast. But you know what I'm saying? Just for those of us don't know, like, all right, it's Potty Mouth. We may have a little small idea of what that may be, but give us like a little snippet of like something or certain topics that come across the Potty Mouth table.
All right. I'll give you an idea. So like, who I'm looking at? Okay, so we're a little tardy to get today, guys. It's my fault. I masturbated.
Okay. That's right.
It happens.
Hell
So
yeah.
those are topics that
Yeah.
come across the
Previously,
podcast.
previously before then, I was at the office doing the editing on my behalf, and we were drinking some Hennessy, and I was like, "Damn, I think I'm gonna have to rub one off before I do my next venture," and so I did.
Yeah.
And so
Man,
these are
that's-
things that we openly discuss and break down.
Yeah. And that's something a lot of people go
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
experience, and talk. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. You know what I
Nothing
mean?
wrong at all,
Hell
but we
no.
definitely just throw everything out there.
Right.
Yeah, and
right.
and it's dope too though, cause I done watched a few episodes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the topics that come across. It's certain things that a lot of people. I'm not gonna even say certain. A lot of people be
A lot of
scared to
people
talk
be
about.
scared. Talk about.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's like I know you be in your motherfucking head like, but like the Potty Mouth
Listen.
podcast, you can go right there and be like, so that's
let
what's
that off,
popping.
man.
Oh,
Listen,
real.
Check that out, man.
everybody just comes up to me and be like, "Ooh, we should talk about it." And I'm like, "All right, when the cameras is in your face and the lights is on, it's a different story."
On the real, like the one episode where y'all was talking about like giving some head and stuff like that, giving
Did
head.
cotton candy,
So-
then I did the capsules, but the syrup is the one that like is just hitting.
This shit tastes good, dog.
Trying to tell you.
The cereal was infused and shit too.
Yeah, the syrup, everything was
Yeah.
infused, everything infused, but I kind of felt like a lot of people do the cereal already, so I'm like, let me just switch it up and
This shit right.
you know what I'm saying?
And look, this shit make you want to
This shit
keep
is
like,
so good,
yeah,
though.
it tastes good.
You
Yeah.
gotta watch this shit.
It get tricky with that shit because you'll be knocked out.
sipping, yeah.
You'll be
This is
knocked
it,
out.
though. I like that.
But
So-
you
So
yeah,
have you seen somebody like take too much of this shit and trip or
I ain't
pass
gonna
out?
lie, like I seen a couple people I mean shit, I done heard a lot of stories, but I done seen some people chug it. Like if you go on the Instagram, Eat Milios, like you'll see like people chugging that shit.
It was
You'll
your
s-
challenge. You did a challenge on that.
Nah, I
shit?
ain't even do a challenge. Like people just was like, yo, I'm gonna really chug this shit. Like I'm gonna just chug this shit. And then people really make their own challenges too, because like say you pour it up in a Sprite, you went no ice, you went ice. Now
Mhm.
somebody gonna say, well, I'm gonna pour that shit in some milk. And then the next person gonna be like, I'm gonna do Red Bull. And it just keep going on, and now it becomes a challenge where everybody else just kind of making their own.
doing it in different ways.
Where,
and
and it's
shit.
more organic though, instead of me saying like, hey, mix your shit with this or mix your shit with that. Like, nah, you can have it any way you want.
I got
Like,
a
know what I'm
Red Bull
saying?
over there too.
And that's dope because it kind of like spread the word because different people do it in different ways. So it's
Different
like,
ways, yes,
oh, I'm
sir.
doing it like this. I'm doing it like this.
And it kind of like
And they tag you.
it builds like a momentum
Yeah.
for people to be like, man, I had somebody in Long Beach, matter of fact, they gonna kill me. Jay and Bree, I think, Taste by Bree or Jay, they made this shit with wings. They made their wings and they did it with the syrup though. And that shit was busting.
The chicken wing.
Yeah, the chicken wings, they did the chicken wings. Like I seen people
The wing.
do all kinds of shit like
Probably work with the
waffles, chicken,
mushrooms, too.
mushroom, anything. I
Yeah.
mean, shit. People just go be creative with this shit just
Oh,
on some
everything.
shit to get high. So really,
And that's and they using with this right
they
here.
using that, yes,
and
sir.
I know that shit was tasting good because this shit tastes good,
It
right?
do,
here.
Yeah,
man.
and you know, we got the different flavors. So like the pina colada is like something that people like to use when they want the like the barbecue pineapple kind of like taste.
Right.
And like this is like some shit you can probably make some good like pancakes, some waffles, you know what I'm
I can
saying?
see-
some
yeah, hell
some
yeah.
crazy shit, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Make
Yeah.
some shit and put it on there. Like you can really do anything with it. That's why I don't even promote it like it's just on some lean shit or nothing. But you could if you
Yeah.
wanted to. You know, it's depends on how you want to do it. Like I just feel like it's a product where it's like you can really just be yourself with it, kind of.
Yeah.
Because like you don't have to even be a lean sipper to be like, okay,
To indulge in
let
it.
me
right.
let me try that. You know, you might not even be a person that really got a good like a good history with edibles. Some motherfuckers take edibles and be like, man, this shit was not right. It made me throw up, pass out. You know how that shit be when you get your first edible and it's hit you
Mhm.
too strong because you think it didn't
Yeah.
hit you fast enough or it didn't hit
Take
you
some
at
more,
all.
Yeah.
Then you take too much and like, man, I'm never eating an edible again.
Mhm.
And like if you take this though, you're gonna be like, damn. Even with that experience,
It's
you're gonna be like,
controllable.
yo,
It's handleable.
I can still control it because it's a sip by sip. You know what I'm saying? So now imagine if you eating like some pancakes and you just want a little, just a little bit to get you fucked up for your day. You just, you know what I'm saying? Dip your syrup in, dip the pancake in,
Yeah.
and you still faded.
Yeah.
Couple bites in, you like,
see
sheesh, what
that.
time is it? I might be late.
Did your
on
dad
everything.
play an instrument?
Yeah, my dad, he played congas over there at Lamert, so
Okay.
yeah, we played with some of the drum masters like Najite, some of the
That's
other
dope, man.
other drum masters ain't with us no more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the honor to play with a lot of those cats.
So that's like where you found your love for music.
Yeah, that's where I got my start, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I didn't start rapping until my brother got out the pen. He started rapping and shit, and that's what kind of influenced me to start rapping and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So when you first spit, was it like a freestyle?
Yeah, I'm a freestyle artist all day, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so I bust shit off the top, you know.
That's
I
dope.
fuck up sometimes, but that's the whole art of freestyling, you know. You
Facts.
get better, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So like in the music field, like a person who can freestyle, it's like you delivering a different form of rap or hip hop than a person who writing their stuff down.
Yeah, and especially when you go into like the studio environment, you could, a lot of artists they punch in, like I could punch in, I'll lay a couple of bars, I'll do like 2 bars, and then I'll ask my engineer play it back, listen to it, and then come with the next 2 bars. You know what I mean? So it's not like a freestyle full through, but I'm still coming off the top of the head like each bar.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. So like was you into battling at all? As far as freestyling back in the day?
I never was into battling, but I got a lot of homies that, was into the battle scene and stuff, you know what I mean? Like when they had the basement scene and the 818 and they had it cracking, I used to show up, but that wasn't really my thing. I was just into writing songs and,
Yeah. That's what's up. That's so like who are some of your some rappers that inspire you?
One of my big inspirations, I would have to say, is Nipsey Hussle.
That's what's up. Shout out to Nip. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace, Nip.
I had a honor to go on one of his shows. Last time I seen Nip was at the Pomona Fox Theater with DJ Havoc. Shout out to DJ Havoc. And yeah, man, that shit was crazy. Nipsey Hussle, he was all about motivation and hustle. And that's what I'm about. So Nipsey Hussle, he's one of my biggest, inspirations. Yeah, for sure.
I could dig that, man, because he was definitely doing, coming from where he came from, and the work he was doing, and you like seeing this transition, even from like Bullets Ain't Got No Name and shit though.
Yeah.
His transition from that to to what he went to, you know what I'm saying, and the things he was doing in his community. And he had a deep idea, like to start within his community and just kind of build out.
Yeah.
But to start in his community first, though.
Yeah.
So weed in their pocket.
That's dope.
So when did you get into like designing it, like as far as doing art?
When I got out of high school, I knew how to tattoo.
Okay.
So I started doing tattoos. But that kind of got boring. Sitting around waiting for people to, come get tatted, that's like, I had to keep working. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm still doing 9 to 5, but in my free time, I'm just sitting around waiting, so I end up sliding for an airbrush gun, and I just started practicing. I didn't like the shirts, and then I also was big on shoes. So since I was always into shoes, I wasn't painting on shoes. I was airbrushing them. I was just changing the colorway on them. So they'll be pink or something. I'll turn them blue or purple. Mm-hmm. Then somebody asked me to do a deeper design. And that's when I started hand painting. And I feel like I hand paint better than I airbrush.
That's dope.
So I don't even airbrush no more.
Yeah. So like when you designing the shoe, like what's the average time that it takes to get it done?
Depend on design. If I already got the design in my head, it'll be right there a few hours. But sometimes I'll do part of the shoe, think about it, wait till tomorrow, and then I'll get a different idea or perspective on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, and it's like I'm just listening to the transformation of it. It's like, man, I go to tattooing, then I get to doing the airbrushing the shirts, but then it's like I did these shoes, and I had to come in and do this right here. I found my stroke. Here I go.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
Because the airbrush gun and tattoo gun is totally different. You know what I mean? So I felt like I couldn't get that. I could get it right, but not how I wanted to. Getting them details in. So when I paint, it's
It's right.
So out of those three, cause those three different arts, and it's like I seen some of the stuff that you've done from all three areas. You know what I'm saying? It's cool work. All this shit is cool. Like, which one do you feel is like the most challenging to you? Like,
The
we know
most
you doing the
challenging?
shmoney kicks and all that, but
Tattoos. It wasn't challenging for tattoos, so I wouldn't say that. But it was just patience. You know what I mean? I mean, I have patience with shoes, but I feel like when
I
you
can
give
see
me
that.
your shoe order, you tell me what you want and tell me what you don't want. You know what I mean? I can even say, what colors don't you want? What colors do you want me to use? So I know what not to use. You know what I mean? But like with tattooing, you get people that are inexperienced, which is understandable, but I feel like some common sense isn't common nowadays.
Yeah.
So I would give people like, say if I start on your hand doing a tattoo, you'll look at it and be like, oh, you finished? Or no, like, you know, tattoos, you go over them at least twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get a lot of people asking questions, and you have to tell people, remind them like you can't bring friends or kids or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so
I
it'd be
can
a
see
lot.
that.
Even working in the shop, it was just like somebody come in, they want a tattoo, but then they drunk. You know, you can't do drunk. You know, tattoos drunk in the shop. So it's
Right,
like you gotta
right.
go. You know, and it's just a lot.
But
Like,
do that? It's like with the alcohol that make you like low key bleed a little bit more, don't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like you gotta negotiate prices with everybody. Like, I don't have time for all that negotiating prices
I'm
with
like,
everybody.
shit, the price is the price. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, and it was just a whole different ball game. But it was like, it was cool for a minute. I did it for a few years, but it just wasn't my passion.
Yeah.
And then like doing the shoes, you ain't gotta hear nobody talking.
Oh,
You ain't
my
gotta-
favorite
you know what I'm
line
saying?
is shoes don't talk.
Oh, everything.
I will call you when they done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or when I'm working on them, I will let you know. Like, there is no reason for you to call me after business
I
hours.
mean, mentally.
I use it sometimes when I work out, like when I know I'm about to, or especially I started riding bikes, so I like to go at least like 10 miles, like on the bike. Like I'll go somewhere, like stop. And I feel like when I smoke, like I'm just like, all right, like I could keep going past like this hill or keep going up. So I mean, but I don't feel like it's like an enhancer, like
Like
taking
make you stronger and
Adderall or
shit,
something.
like,
Like I'm
oh,
like, I
yeah.
don't never have to stop. No, I feel like, yeah, maybe like you said, with the mind and focus, like I'm more focused, I can do it. Like I can I could keep going, but definitely I don't feel like it's giving me extra stamina.
But that might be why they think that though, because
Probably.
if a professional athlete smoking some weed and their focus like tunes in a little bit harder than you know what it is, they might be a lot better
of
than
it
what they're
is
doing.
mental,
So that
it's a
might be
mental
where they're
state.
taking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Because I know for me, though, it's like if I'm doing certain paperwork or even if I'm reading a book, if I want to sit down and like read a book, if I'm not like all the way chilled out, I may be trying to overthink something. I may be like overlooking something. And I know just like, let me smoke a blunt. Like it'll slow it down a little bit so I can like really see what's popping. You know, so it's like I don't think that's really an enhancement right there. I think that's just like something that's leveling something out. And it's like instead of me taking the over-the-counter type pharmaceutical type thing, I just rolled me a blunt. You know,
Put a
and it
nigga in that
just
happy
like,
place.
yeah, it
Right.
just, you know, calm me
Speaking of
down.
happy
I
place.
can think, you know,
what I'm
I
about
can
to
write it, I can read it, I can comprehend it, I can dig it,
Yep.
but not as no enhancement, like to make me like a superhero.
Like just a regular. Speaking of happy place, y'all know what I'm about to ask you. So what's up? Have y'all tried shrooms since the last time I've been by?
So yes, most definitely. Yeah, we indulged in it though.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Story time.
Yeah. So, well, what is a microdose? Like, how much is a microdose? Is it different for each person?
I honestly feel like it can be, but to stay safe, like 0.3 to 0.8. Yes.
Damn, I did
What?
2 grams.
See,
That's where it hit though, because it's like we did it like kind of like the same. It's like we got an eighth of it. I did
What was the strain?
He did it first. My shit was called Penis Envy.
Ooh, those are my favorite.
It was something. Mine was something like with an A, Apocolo or some Apollo, some shit like that.
Oh, so you know about the Penis Envy?
Yeah, I know I got a couple strains. The Penis Envy, the Albinos. Was that what
I
you
think
had?
that's what it was, albino.
The albinos.
That's exactly what it was.
My favorite ones. Like the golden teachers. I'm not
It's
like
the albino.
super
I still got the
duper-
package.
But certain
Because this is my first
strains are supposed to make you like do certain things. Like golden teachers are supposed to be like more mental. Like if you want to like manifest and like think, those are good for that. Like albinos to me, like the white ones are always like for partying. I'm always happy. And the penis envy is like it's just like super duper. I feel confident. Like I just like I'm on another level. Like I love them.
Yeah.
So I feel like certain ones like
It hit me like that, and I was happy though. I was still, but I was, I was high and shit too though, off the trees. But I was kind of like thinking of shit that I haven't thought about in a long time, and I'm laughing out loud and shit. I was like, you know what I mean? I had the music playing and shit though. I'm just zoning by myself though.
Yeah,
Like-
it reminded me of Limitless. Like if you've ever seen that movie, like I really feel like it unlocks like different portions of your brain like that you really never use or think about. Like there's little things that we can do that I didn't even realize that can make you unlock your brain. Like if you brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, like your brain will automatically start thinking from another side, like, oh, what's going on? Just because you're doing something that you do every single day. So I've tried it before. And like, if you want to wake up, brush your teeth with the other side, like your non-dominant hand, and you will literally like wake up because your brain is like, what am I doing? And it's going to be harder for you because you're like, and your brain is focusing on doing a normal task that you are doing with the non-dominant hand.
I'm gonna try that.
Try it in the morning. Try it in the morning. Watch.
Yeah.
You could be so sleepy, and when you do that, your brain, you will literally like wake up because your brain's gonna be like, "What's happening?" So like, I feel like if we're taking shrooms, it's like meant for that. It's like just imagine. So a lot of people use it for manifesting. They'll be like, "Look, this is what I did." That when I wanted to do like the brand ambassador, like I come from the black market when everything shut down, like all the sessions and stuff shut down, and I was thinking like, "Well, what can I do?"
Yeah.
Only thing that was open was Stater Brothers and dispensaries. That's the only place people could go. So then I just started thinking more and more like, what can I do? What can I do to do? And then boom, that's when I started doing the brand ambassador. And I go to different dispensaries. I set up a table and I educate patients on the brands that I'm representing.
The modification in a way, just upgrading what you got already
Yeah.
to accommodate your lifestyle.
Yeah. So the brand is really just all urban. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, you don't go into like men's comfort wear and shit like that.
It will be, but I noticed there's no streetwear. There's no, everything's high end or not. Or, it's basically either like.
So what's your version of streetwear then? Like give me your version, just hoodies and sweats and shit?
Hoodies, sweats, t-shirts, but it just depends on, I could do pants like that.
Yeah.
I could do regular jeans. I've done Levi's, done 501s. I can do whatever on whatever. It just, I'm all about quality. I want to make sure that it's going to last. I want it to stay in your closet. I don't want it to become some midriff somewhere. Like that's, I'm trying to avoid this. So I'm all about the quality of the shirt. Like this, the newer quality shirts I put this on. It's like a hybrid between a regular t-shirt and a pro club, because pro clubs are thick as
So
hell.
it's pretty much it's going to keep you cool, but it ain't going to have you hot.
Right. It's got a good feel to it.
Yeah.
Because the
comfortability
feel is
and all that
what
shit.
it is.
Yeah.
Polo feels
It's like
good
the feel of the
all
one you gave me,
time.
right? Yeah.
Like that's the different. That's a different t-shirt from New York.
Yeah.
That's their high quality stuff out there. I let them just have creative, use what you're gonna use, and then we'll run with that. We'll see how that goes. But if not, I got my what I feel great about. And this is the first feeling shirt I've felt in maybe a couple years. The Pro Club been running it low key. Everybody buying a Pro Club. It's in the damn 99-cent stores.
Yeah.
On everything. On everything.
And it's that neck is too thick, man. Just too thick. And then you wash it and it's over with. Like that fuzz come on it. And, it don't look
Just a
that
little
crisp
chop,
no more. The
I ain't got no
crispiness
fuzz.
goes away.
You ain't got no
The
fuzz.
wrinkle, you can iron it. You can do whatever. It still don't look as good as you bought it that day. And that goes away that one time. Once you wash it, it's over. I'm trying to figure out a way I can where you can wash it and it'll still look like you bought it that day.
But you know what I do?
What if
though?
some of the motherfuckers don't even know how to wash? You know
I
what I'm
put my
saying?
that's
I put my
another-
t-shirt
washing etiquette. Washing etiquette is very true. If you're not using the right detergent, if you're over here, no
Niggas
wood
throwing
light,
bars
no
of soap in that motherfucker.
Man.
dish soaping.
Man. He said
A.
the dish-
Jackson shit.
the dish soap and shit.
Gonna break the wash.
Oh man.
Man,
But I think like too though, like if you creating clothing and shit like that, different designs and stuff, value it. Put your shit in the cleaners. You know what I'm saying? I put my t-shirts in the cleaners.
but some
And they
people
last a
can't
little
afford it.
long. Right. Some
And
people can't.
It is pricey. You get past 10, you in the hundreds pretty soon. 10
He said
items
you
and
get
shit.
past 10, you in
Yeah, 10
152.
items, man. Then you to half your check being gone. Yeah, making life decisions on a cell phone. Just mad.
That nigga said,
So you a five
oh.
star. Like as far as your products, and then it's like from hearing you speak and putting together like some of the reviews that like some of your products have, it like it matches and it's going like it's making me think above and beyond. You know, like as you say, like you saying that my product could help you with anxiety, depression, and things of the sort. And then you turn around and you actually see the reviews, you know, dating back.
Yep.
Like these ain't just like new stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got current stuff, and then you got people going back actually saying the same thing. You got like I read something, the wife saying something like, oh man, my husband he uses your product now. This is happening, this is happening. Life is great. You know, and just to have somebody to just be like, oh, I'm just hearing something I'm inspired by a word that you use and involved with this, and then it's money to be made, man, I can make my money and make people happy too.
Yep.
You know, and it's like I'm seeing it and it's matching. I want to applaud you for that.
For sure.
No, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That resonates with me. A lot of what we do is mission. You know, everything we do really comes out of that simple statement. We're here to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we do is designed to help people. You know, we just try to stay in that space. And you know, so one of the questions you asked earlier is how do we get into doing vegan products? If I can, you know, just do the segue, but that was kind of part of it in the sense that we just wanted, you know, we had to make gummy bears. You know, gummy bears #1 selling product in cannabis. You know, one of the #1 selling products in gummy bears. Got to sell gummies, got to sell brownies, got to sell vapes. But we wanted to make the best gummy bear we possibly can make. You know,
And they are good too, though. I've tried.
oh,
Yep.
yeah, made with real juice, and that's what led us to vegan, because we just wanted to make the healthiest gummy bear we possibly. I mean, it's 80% sugar, so you know, when I say the word healthy, we use organic sugar, okay, but still, you know what I'm saying, 80% sugar. So the devil is definitely in there, but we try to make it as healthy as possible. You know.
Right, right. And even the concept with the honey, what gave you the idea to infuse the honey?
We're always trying to find ways that we can introduce cannabis into everyday life. So when we think about our customers, we don't think about our customers. We don't think about vets, right? The largest market out here are people that haven't tried cannabis, new to cannabis, think they know cannabis, don't really know cannabis, or simply haven't found the right product for them.
Right.
And so what we try to do is make products that make it very easy for people to put it in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so we were selling oil at first, and then we moved to a gummy bear, and then the honey is our way of allowing you to do your, you know, like your full spectrum oil without having to take a teaspoon of oil every night. That's unpleasant. You know, like I don't know if you've done that 30 days in a row, but go in the bathroom and, you know, take a teaspoon of oil. I don't care what it is. It's just not pleasant.
Right.
But put it in some honey, and then put the honey in some hot water or even just your tea, then it becomes something that a lot of people do that on a regular basis anyway.
Yep.
You know?
Put it
Something
on
that
toast, oatmeal, anything. Yep.
Put it on your boo if you got it like that.
On everything.
You know, get it yourself. Just get it into your life. The easy way for you to put it into your life. And so that's how we came up with the
social media until we started this business and shit. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really on it like that though, but you have to be.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a business to kind of network and
exactly.
you run into so many different people on that social web.
Yeah. 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 So when the girl showed up and she showed me that, like, for me, I was like, dude, I'm gonna help.
And
you
it's the
out.
real banana
leaves.
Yeah.
You know, with the little that looks kind of like little oranges. Yeah. Yeah, when she showed me it, I thought it was really great quality. So I said, let me link you up with my wholesalers. So I have a really, really great relationship with all my wholesalers where before they even make a big, massive purchase, I'm the one they call and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, is this good? Is it not good?" Because they know I'm like, "All right, let me try this shit." Like they'll
Yeah.
really know. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I make a lot of the calls behind the scenes where I don't need to get paid because they know I'm a real consumer.
Right.
So
Yep.
they're not gonna make that decision of buying 10,000 boxes if your quality is crap.
Yep.
Or they're gonna send it all back.
Facts.
And they're gonna be like, you know what, this didn't sell. And we've had raps where I was like, hey, you know what? Just send this back. Like every time it breaks off.
Yep.
So
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Though. Do you like fuck with like the festivals and shit like Kush Stock? Have you been to any of those?
yes, I actually had gone to my first Kush Talk the second year of me having West Coast. And I walked around and I was like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And out in Adelanto. And then from there, last year, that's actually how I started even kind of doing pop-ups is my friend Babinka. Shout out to Babinka.
Shout out Babinka.
Hey, shout out to
Babinka.
Babinka.
Yeah, she was on the
Yes,
show.
hey.
Yeah.
Hey, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so she's a good friend. Okay, Rosin, her donuts, bro. This is why we became.
That's
friends.
what got me stuck
Dude,
from the
yes.
event.
I literally have
Skunky.
2 of hers
mini
right
donuts.
now.
Yeah. Yep, the little mini donut.
Yes, I have some ubi blends right now. I always
Yeah.
have some. Yeah, I always have her edibles. Like, yes, her edibles have always been good. I'll buy the cakes and
Yeah.
stuff. They're good. Her
Yeah.
stuff is always clean, and you know
Yeah.
what? She'll make it with like the cleanest product too that you can't even taste it. Like you
Yep.
can't taste the
At
flour
all.
at all.
At all.
I don't even think it's flour. I think it's like concentrate.
Yeah, it's
so,
concentrate. Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
it's fire, fire, fire,
Yep.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, we
so-
had the snickerdoodle, like we had the
Ooh,
cake,
yes.
different cakes, all that. The
Yeah,
little
yeah,
cookies.
she's really good.
We got to get that peach cobbler for Cuzzo though.
Yeah,
He
I want a
want
peach
that peach
cobbler.
cobbler.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want everything.
no, her
infused,
stuff is
all the way
really
to the crust
good.
and all.
Yep.
Yeah, no, her stuff is delicious. Shout out to her. I love it. So
Yeah.
and she does with love. So we had to.
Facts.
We had to show love. Yeah, no, what were we talking about? Fuck, I'm getting hot. Fuck.
Yeah, we all hot. Yeah.
No. Okay.
I just remember Babinka treats.
I know. I think that's literally what had me stuck. Like I was like, damn, I have some Babinka around when I get home. Shit, she's the reason where I'm like, girl, I need some edibles, and she's like, me too. She's my therapist too. I stopped buying like
she cool. Yeah.
donuts from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but she's actually the one that got me into doing pop-ups and was like, hey, have you ever done a pop-up? And I'm like, no. And she's like, why don't you pop up with us? And I'm like, pop up? Like, what am I supposed to take? Like, all these small businesses are great. Like, I feel like I don't want to freaking go and be like, here's all my stuff. Like,
Right.
come on now.
Right.
Like, that's not fair. Like, I'm standing for them like, that's not fair.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm already doing it for you. So when she's like, nah, just bring out, your hemp wraps and other little stuff that's not there that they have. And I'm like, okay. So I went to one of her things and I was like, oh, wow, okay. So a lot of them really edibles and handmade stuff. So
Right.
I could bring out more of like the hemp wraps and
Yeah.
lighters.
Yeah.
So here we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, and it's a good way to network, meet different people and stuff like that. Then you can turn
get to
people on to
connect
the shop.
people. Yes. No, and I've probably done like 5.
Yeah.
And those 5, I feel like, have been amazing. Because right after
Nice.
Babinka's, we did Kush Dog. Yeah. No, we did downtown LA. We did, oh yeah. The first one was in downtown LA. I popped up in LA.
Yeah.
The whole lobby store, like, what's up? Hi.
Yeah.
We out here. Let's go. Long Beach, LA.
Yeah,
we really were showing out love,
Yeah.
So they're like, what? There's a Long Beach store? There's a beach? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh shit, there's people outside of Long Beach? For
Oh,
real?
man.
Like, no, swear to God.
real.
I was like, wait. There's people outside of Long Beach? Like, people live out there? Oh,
So look.
wow.
So what's
I don't leave
what's
my
next for
LBC.
you though? Do you see yourself opening up another smoke shop somewhere else?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nah, I love my baby. Like
That's
I
right.
do. Like
That's right.
that's really where I'm still able to connect with all my friends, and I feel like you. Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
feel
and
you.
you know that
Yeah.
if I really wanted an escape, I'll just go back to the barbershop. You know, like
Facts.
I'm still there.
Right down the
Like
street, around the
yeah, like
corner.
I'll
Yeah.
still go and
Yeah.
hang out at the barbershop. Hang out with the friends there and.
Yep.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
That's what's up.
like no, not right now. I don't think there's. I love my Long Beach, like I
That's
mean,
right.
like I love my Long Beach, and I'm blessed to be able to grow up there, to be able to say where I'm at is goals for me being a Long Beach kid.
Facts.
Because to
Right.
have a shop in Broadway has always been like you don't really see minorities having shops
Yeah,
on Broadway.
yeah.
It's always been like different known. So the
Yeah.
fact that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be on Broadway, and not just that. Well,
Right.
I'm gonna take over the shop on
Right,
Broadway, and
right.
not just that. The fact that we out here, we really prideful. Like, what's up?
Facts,
yeah,
facts.
like we
Pushing
don't
that
care.
line. You know what I'm saying? Pushing that line.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
So,
tell everybody where they can find you at, where the shop is located and stuff.
we're located at 1708 East Broadway in the city of Long Beach, California, 90802.
Facts. Facts.
Yes.
Tap in with them.
Yes, we're open from 8 to midnight and on Fridays and Saturdays till 1 in the morning.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Y'all stay open late. That's dope.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of bars. So it's
shit.
busy.
It's
yeah,
cracking,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like there's a life out there. Like
Yep.
yeah,
Oh,
we're in the
everything.
middle of all the bars. Like it's really where to be and just
Yep.
pull up. Yeah.
On the real. So look, y'all tap in, man.
Yes.
Best way to smoke, Big J.
Serpo Jr. Make sure
Thank
you
you,
hit that
guys.
like button, subscribe, and then tell a friend.
Yes, do that. Yep. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah.